What's going on, guys? Dig here, ready to teach you how to do the die rise Easter egg Richtofen side. Now, for the very first step of the Easter egg, you're going to want to turn on power. Next, after completing that, you're going to have to build the nav card table at the very top where the dragons are. I'll show you where the part locations are right now on screen. For the first part that you need for the nav card table is going to be right here underneath this ramp. The second part is going to be behind you on the right side of the doorway leading down towards Juggernaut. The rock is going to be up the ramp down this side of this wall right here in this trash. To the right, this little glowing rock. Now for the fourth and last final piece, it's going to be up this ramp, down this wall, and then down this wall, and it's going to be right here in this corner, this little junction box. Now for the third step of the Easter egg, there's going to be 4 symbols on 4 different elevators that you need all 4 players to stand on the symbols at the same time. If all 4 symbols are glowing, then you have completed this step. The 4 elevator locations are as follow: the one inside the power room to the left, the 2 elevators right by this workbench where you build the trample steam later in the Easter egg, the one on the left and the one in the front. And the very last elevator is the one that's underneath the radio part that we picked up earlier for the nav card table. Now for the 4th step of the Easter egg, there's going to be 4 more symbols around the map, but in this time, instead of standing on them at the same time, you're going to stand on them in a certain order. So if somebody's going to stand on one, it's going to glow. Then the next person's going to stand on it. It doesn't glow, which means it's the wrong order. So you guys just got to communicate with each other and just stand on the right ones in the right order. The 4 locations are as follows: one right outside a spawn room to the right. The second location is 3 floors down from spawn. One above the AK-47U wall by right outside of the power room to the left. One down this ramp to the left of the wall on the floor. Now for the 5th step of the Easter egg, you're going to need a sniper rifle because you're going to have to snipe 2 balls out of the dragon's mouth. And yes, you have to use a sniper rifle. A regular gun does not work for this step. So what I like to do is just buy the SVU off the wall by right here and just snipe him out this window. On to the 6th step. Now, in the 6th step of the Easter egg, you're going to need to build the Slicklifier. First part is going to be on this table right in front of the power switch. The second location is behind you on top of this barrel. Also, bear in mind, there's only 4 parts for the Slicklifier, but there's 7 different locations, and I will be showing all 7 locations on screen too. The third location is going to be right above the bench, right in front of this TV on the floor. The 4th location will be right outside of power to the left on top of this table. The 5th location will be towards the right side of power on top of this table right here. The 6th location will be to the right side of the crafting bench inside this cage. Now for the 7th part, it's going to be down this hallway to the left of the crafting bench on top of this kitchen countertop. After you build the Slicklifier, go ahead and head towards spawn. Once in the spawn room by the door, there should be 2 lion statues that have balls underneath their palms. Shoot 20 rounds of Slicklifier ammo into one ball and then the next ball to get them to start moving. You're going to have to shoot both of the balls with 20 rounds of ammo from the Slicklifier until they start spinning continuously. Now, the next step of the Easter egg is to build the trample steam. There are 7 part locations, and I will be showing them on screen right now. The first part location is going to be through these double doors up the stairs on the left side. The second part for the trample steam is through these double doors to the right side on the wall. The third part location is through these double doors on top of the reception desk. The 4th location is to the left of the reception desk, leaning against this chair. The 5th location and the 6th location is going through these double doors against this wall and against this wall. And the 7th location is around this corner on the floor to the left. For an extra tidbit, if you get 100% accuracy against these guys, aka just melee them, you can get a free extra perk. Now back to the Easter egg. Once you build the trample steam, there's going to be 4 other symbols on the ground. I'll show you the locations right now. One through the double doors of spawn to the right side on the floor. One up this stairs to the right on the floor. One to the left of that one. Then one up this ramp off the balcony right here. Now, once you're at all 4 symbols, have each player place a trample steam on top of the symbol. Once they place it on top of the symbol, it needs to be facing the tower. Now, what you're going to want to do is either get zombie kills or just fling yourself. Everybody's just going to continue flinging themselves until the tower becomes powered on. Now you're on the final step of the Easter egg. What you're going to need to do is go buy the gavel knuckles. For this last step of the Easter egg, it's kind of a little complicated. Not really. Just bear with me. There's going to be 12 spawn locations for these little tiny dials. Each of these dials have their own little symbol on them. And you're just going to have to correspond each tile with each color in each symbol to get a number and a cardinal direction. For an example, this one that I'm looking at right now, it's green. And the symbol on the tile matches number 2. So now what I want to do is find the other location with the other tiles with the north, east, south, and west symbols and find the one that is the color green. In my game, this is the second tile that is green that I found, and it matches the south symbol. So now I know when I melee the tower, south is going to be the second one I hit. Here are all the tile locations for you. The first location is going to be up this pole in this corner right here. The second location will be in the power room to the right as soon as you get around this corner on the table. The next one's going to be on this shelf underneath the power switch. Just take this path that I show you right here because even to this day, I still get lost down here. The next location is going to be on top of the tower right here on this corner. After that, you're going to take a right, drop down, and then drop down again. And then it's going to be right here on this little chair. Now you're going to drop one more floor, pass this wall by, and then it's going to be on top of this kitchen countertop right here. The next location is going to be at spawn on top of this reception desk right here. Then leave spawn, and then down the stairs at the bottom of the escalator. And then go down the crumble stairs, and then it'll be on the crumble stairs right here. Then go to the building across like you're going to power, and it's going to be on top of this pillow right here. Then as you're dropping down to go towards power, it's going to be on the floor on this crumble ground. Now, once you get your codes all figured out, you're ready to melee the tower. Each corner of the tower correlates to a cardinal direction: north, west, south, east. The one corner that is facing towards spawn is north. The one on the left of that is east. The one on the left of that is south. And the one on the left of that is west. All you got to do now is just melee them in the order that your tiles showed you, and then you're done with the Easter egg. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys on the next tutorial for buried Easter egg for Richtofen side. Other than that, I'll see you guys later and have a wonderful day.